Hi guys, it's Paula and I hope you are doing well. This is going to be a fairly uneventful update for Dude You Pan My Battleship. I have been in contact with Elizabeth and she has no new pans on her end of the game board. So she's exactly where she was at last month's update, which is, I cannot remember. I should have checked. I will leave it here on the screen. I think she's hit 6 pans and 3 of them are battleships. I have, at this point, I think I have 6 pans, but 4 of them are battleships. I really should look up this stuff before I start filming. I will have it listed down below. What I've done with this project to kind of streamline it and allow me to focus a little bit more specifically is I've chosen 2 eyeshadows to work on and focus in on them over everything else, just because I have so much going on right now this year, which I'm loving. I'm having so much fun working on all these different products and shopping the products that I have in projects for my daily looks, but it's a lot. So in order to kind of streamline my focus, I've chosen 2 pans to focus in on, and when I hit pan in one of them, I choose another one. The first pan that I've been focusing in on, I've been working on for a while now, and that is Max Cranberry. I didn't reach for this a whole lot in the past month, just a few times, so maybe the dip is expanded slightly, but there's not much to talk about. The nice thing about this shadow is I could apply it directly to my eyelid with a finger and get an opaque, somewhat shimmery eye look, but I could also take a big fluffy brush and brush it through my crease, and it's a nice transition shade. So it works in multiple ways. It's a nice shadow for that purpose, but I've only used it a few times in the past month. The other product that I've been focusing in on is one that I just really committed myself to in the past month, and it's this guy right here. This is my blue single shadow from Sephora. If you guys have been watching my videos over the past month, you will have seen me wearing this eyeshadow in several of those videos. I do have a slight dip starting right there. Not a huge one, just a slight one. I pack this on my eyelid, usually in combination with the matte purple that is in my Baby Pan palette. For an inner corner highlight, I alternate between Sin from my Urban Decay palette or the Too Faced eyeshadow that I have in my Pan in Every palette. And then in my crease and transition area, I usually alternate between the Coral and the Peach from my Pan palette, or the copper shade that's in this project, or a variety of other crease eyeshadows that kind of work well with this blue shade. So I change up my crease and transition shadow depending on my outfit or my mood, but I really have to layer this on my eyelid, and that is my biggest complaint about this eyeshadow. Bigger than the fact that blue is not a favorite color for me, I just wish I could get a more consistent performance on my eyelid with this eyeshadow. Every time I apply it, I feel like it's patchy until I just lay it on so thick that there's nowhere for it to go, but it takes a while to build it up. I did decide to purchase a new glitter primer, and so I'm gonna try that next and see if that helps. Because even though this isn't a metallic shade and it's not a glitter, it's just a matte. It's a matte shade that has glitter in it, but maybe that would help the performance of it when I'm trying to just get blue on my eyelid. It seems so simple, but this eyeshadow is definitely struggling. So the glitter primer should be arriving any day now, and I will try that. But I have been reaching for this, as you could tell from those videos, and I do want to zero in on this throughout the summer, because summer is really a great time to pull out the blue eyeshadow, especially if you're not comfortable with wearing blue eyeshadow. So I'm trying to take advantage of the fact that other than hanging around my town and filming for you guys, nobody's really seeing me too much, and it's not like I'm going into any big work meetings. I'm off for the summer, so I could wear blue eyeshadow and not feel self-conscious in any way. If somebody at my grocery store doesn't like my blue eyeshadow, they can suck it. I'm not trying to impress my boss or anything. So So no new pans for Elizabeth, no new pans for me either. At this point, I will flip the camera around and show you what my battlefield looks like today and the progress that I've made with the shadows that are in it. Okay guys, so here is what the battlefield looks like as of today. I just realized that when I eventually hit pan in this blue shade, I will have pan in the entire top row. Here's a closer look at the dip. The glitter primer that I felt I needed for this eyeshadow did finally arrive, and I tried it today in combination with this eyeshadow. I'm filming this part of the video on a different day than I filmed the intro, but it does seem to be helping. So I think the glitter primer was a good move, but either way, I have a slight dip starting there. I'm happy. I'm glad to be dealing with it in a weird way. I feel like I was avoiding it, and I'm glad I'm not avoiding it anymore. I did use this copper shade a few times in the past month. And of course, I'm using this almost every day as my brow bone highlight. I moved it to another project, so I am trying to finish it this year. Getting there. It's getting flatter. And the pan, air quotes, is expanding. And then of course here is cranberry. I didn't really reach for this in the past month. I might have only used it once or twice. I don't know why, I just didn't reach for it. But I'm happy with the amount of uses I did get out of the blue shadow this month. I haven't put this one away yet. I'm still hoping to expand the pan on it just a little bit so it's a little bit more obvious, but I don't think I reached for that at all in the past month either. So hopefully I will have a reason to pull for that in the next month. I should. And other than that, I didn't really touch anything. I think the system of just focusing on two shadows is working for me, because until I know if there's a battleship under those shadows, it doesn't help my strategy to just work on all these shadows, because it will only slow me down in my Pan That palette. So to just focus on two eyeshadows at a time has been working for me. And then once I hit pan in one of those shadows and I know whether or not there's a ship on that shadow, I can plan accordingly. So that's kind of been working for me. So like I said at the beginning, it's a bit of an uneventful update, but I am still working on this project, and so is Elizabeth, and we're chugging along. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Hopefully by next month I will have a lot more to talk about. And hopefully it's that I'm hitting pans and not Elizabeth. That's the hope. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.